Blackmore.
The grind is real, and no, I'm not just talking about that Twitter combo video you discovered showing nasty buy loop setups or late night Discord sets with your crew. I'm talking about the real grind that doesn't end when you put the controller down. Work, school, relationships, family, bills. Life doesn't care that Evo's around the corner, or that your bracket demon just picked up a new secondary. The tightrope walk every competitive fighting game player knows what I'm talking about. Balancing the passion for leveling up in the FGC, while still making sure priorities are taken care of in the real world. Let's be honest, the dream sounds amazing. Grinding sets all day, labbing tech until sunrise, traveling the world to majors, and stacking prize pool winnings. But most of us, we're either juggling classes, jobs, families, or responsibilities that can't be put on hold. For students, maybe you're sneaking in matches between homework assignments, you're trying to memorize your history notes, but your brain is still replaying that match of you getting hit by that My Band setup you ate last night. For the 9 to 5 warriors, it's clocking out, dealing with traffic, cooking dinner, and realizing you've got maybe 2 hours of energy left before bed. And that's if life doesn't throw something else at you.
Coming to bed, honey? Yes, dear.
And for the family folks, including myself in that boat, bro, props to y'all. Running casuals at locals is one thing. Running after a toddler or juggling kids is already a big task. The hardest part isn't just the time, it's the emotional weight of it all. You want to improve, but you feel like you're falling behind because you can't grind as much as others. You see Twitter clips of someone's insane tech, or you watch top players streaming for hours. It feels like you'll never catch up. That frustration can eat at you. It makes you question, am I really cut out for this? But here's the truth. You are. Improvement doesn't vanish just because your hours are limited. In fact, limitations force you to be efficient and more creative of how you approach it. So, how do you keep leveling up when life keeps demanding quarters from your time meter? Quality versus quantity. Instead of 100 random online matches, try 10 focused games where you're working on one specific weakness. Anti-airs, whip punishes, or recognizing pressure strings. You don't need 4 hours in training mode. To me, that's just overkill. Not many of us have the luxury to do that. I say 10, 20, or even 30 minutes of drilling punishes or rehearsing setups daily adds up faster than you think. If you happen to have time to spare to go the extra mile, do an hour if you can. If you can't play, watch your replays, or watch replays of at least the top 10 players of your specific character to see how they deal with situations. You may even find a crazy character tech that you didn't know before from just watching. Analyze your habits. Sometimes improvements come outside of the game. And that's getting into the theory crafting territory, which is something I always enjoy doing for matches. Micro sessions. You got a 20-minute window? That's enough time for a quick first to 3 or to study match footage. Consistency beats marathon bursts. So now let's talk about locals and majors. Supporting your scene doesn't mean you have to attend every single thing. Show up when you can. Volunteer, bring setups, or just cheer people on. Even a presence once a month is valuable. It keeps the community thriving, and don't be shy to ask who got next. Hop on and play. And majors, just budget smart. Plan early, carpool, crash with friends. Even if you can't go to every tournament, pick 1 or 2 that mean the most to you and make those count. Please plan early as soon as you can when you get event dates for whatever major you're trying to go to. I cannot stress that enough. Balancing life and fighting games really just comes down to this. Don't measure your worth by hours of you just grinding. Measure it by how intentional you are with the time you have. It's okay if your journey looks different from others. That's how it's always going to be in life in general, even outside of these games. Some players rise fast because they can dedicate whole days. Others climb slowly, carving out growth in small, deliberate steps. Both paths are valid. Both lead to progress at the same time.
At the end of the day, fighting games, in a sense, is like a metaphor for life. You're constantly tiptoeing and balancing. Whenever you get knocked down, you adapt and you get back up. Not only that, but if you're like a student juggling schoolwork, or someone that is working the 9 to 5 grinding for the next paycheck, or if you're a parent just sitting there making sure your kids and family life is just all situated, you are constantly figuring out ways to just balance out things in life. So it also comes down to even just doing for the things that you love and enjoy, just like how I really just enjoy gaming, even outside of fighting games. But I will say that don't ever feel like you're not doing enough. Even if you just put in 10, 20, or 30 minutes, like I mentioned before, the fact that you're still finding the time, or even just carving out a little bit of your day just to sit there and practice DP inputs, or just anything in general. The fact that you're still putting in that time means a lot. Even if it doesn't feel like in the grand scheme of things, the fact that you are still contributing and putting in the work, especially when, all of us just have things going on in our lives. There's not enough hours in the day. I constantly feel that way. As soon as I get off of work, I immediately go to the gym after a 10-hour shift and then come home. Sometimes maybe I will get on the game or not. I'll just sit there and just chill with my soon-to-be wife. I'll either just be chilling with her, just catching up, seeing how things have been going with her at work, or just seeing how things have been with my stepdaughter too as well. It's all about just how the way you just preserve your time, really, and never feel shame of that. Never feel shame of that is what I will say, more importantly. But if you enjoyed today's video, please give a like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you can stay updated of any new videos coming to the channel. And for everyone just really been supporting these Art of Fighting game talks here, like I truly appreciate every single one of you. I just want y'all to know that, like, it is incredible just to see the pouring amount of support just from reading through a lot of y'all's comments and things like that. It's always a treat to me to just get that notification and just seeing y'all just leave a comment on the videos and stuff like that. I sit there and do my best to try to respond to every single person out there. But again, I would not be here without you guys. So I just want to give my thanks once again to y'all. And don't forget the Discord too will be up in the description too. I always keep that open. It will never change on that. But anyways, this is Blackmore here, signing out. I'll catch you later, folks, on the next fighting game talk. Stay safe out there and keep on gaming, most importantly, and keep on balancing this this catwalk of that we call life, especially, is what I will say. But anyways, peace, y'all.
The study of Kung Fu fighting is ongoing. Don't ever hope to master all of them. So be careful.